Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Long Gone Loser Rock Show on this very cold Melbourne night. And today's episode is another addition to the series that I like to call Where the Fuck Did You Find That? Today's record in question is none other than the soundtrack to the RIOT on Sunset Strip. This was a soundtrack that I have been searching for a very, very long time, and I couldn't believe the day I finally found it. Now, the reason that I got into this soundtrack, well, it goes back to the New Bomb Turks.
Do you have the New Bomb Turks record on vinyl?
Why, yes, we do. Don't open it in here.
Many years ago, I was in thrash, grind and grunge, and they had this CD in there. It's called Punk Rock Jukebox, and it's a bunch of punk bands doing covers. Now, this CD has so many great songs, and I wish this would get a vinyl release. The people that released this never did a vinyl release. It was a CD-only release. But, you know, Blackout Records, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to do a vinyl release. But anyway, there are so many really good covers on here. Water Dog do a great version of In the City by The Jam. The Swinging Utters version of Cockspara's I Got Your Number is so good on this. You've also got 88 Fingers Louie doing a killer version of Minor Threat's I Don't Want to Hear It. There's just so many good songs on here. But one of the songs that is on here is I Don't Need Your Lovin' by the New Bomb Turks. Now, it's a cover of a song by the band Chocolate Watch Band. Now, I'd already known about Chocolate Watch Band because Tumbleweed did a cover of Sweet Young Thing as one of the B-sides on their Sundial EP. And that's what introduced me to Chocolate Watch Band, but I did not know about this song. I couldn't find the song anywhere because Chocolate Watch Band records at this time were not easy to find. Like, you couldn't just walk into a store and see the reissues like we see today. But the song I Don't Need Your Lovin', I just couldn't find it. Now, I found out it was on the RIOT on Sunset Strip soundtrack, and so therefore I searched everywhere for this soundtrack. Every time I'd go into a store, I'd flick through the soundtrack section hoping to see the RIOT on Sunset Strip. Never happened. Not here in Australia anyway. Then one day I was in Burger Records in California in Orange County there, and I was going through the soundtrack section, and the guy comes up to me behind the counter and he just starts talking to me. And he starts saying, is there anything in particular you're looking for? And now I said, one of the records I'm trying to find, I can never find it anywhere though, is the RIOT on Sunset Strip soundtrack. And the guy says, we've got that. It's on the wall right there. And he pointed to the wall by the counter, and there it was, sitting there. And it was $20. So I said, oh my God, I'm buying that today. And so amongst all the other records I bought, I finally bought the RIOT on Sunset Strip soundtrack. He let me listen to it in the store because, I'd never heard it before. And I was just so eager to hear Chocolate Watch Band's song, I Don't Need Your Lovin'. Now, if you've never seen the movie, The RIOT on Sunset Strip, I highly recommend it. It's a pretty crazy movie. It's probably on YouTube. I'm sure you could find it there.
It's causing a riot. It's causing a riot.
Louder, you lousy cop! Don't you touch that kid!
RIOT on Sunset Strip stars Aldo Ray, Mimsy Farmer, Michael Evans, Larry Mock, Tim Rooney in The Happening that blazed headlines across the nation.
Well, I tried everything.
Teenagers, wild, beat, protesting, with no direction, no goal, fighting only for the right to be heard. Have you ever been to a blanket party?
Grass smokers.
Their story is it shouldn't be unlawful.
Come on, get with it. Let's go to a freakout. Do you know what acid can do to an inexperienced young girl?
I don't know what happened.
5 boys have been here.
The most shocking film of our generation.
But in the movie, you can hear Chocolate Watch Band doing I Don't Need Your Lovin'.
Well, I tried everything to get along with you. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm set all the line, gonna leave you alone. Don't believe I love you, you can count on being alone. 'Cause I don't need your loving anymore. 'Cause I don't want your loving anymore.
It's such a good song. And the original version is great. The New Bomb Turks version is great. And with the New Bomb Turks version, you can only find their version on this CD. It was not released on the Pissing Out the Poison or anything like that. So, you know, if you want it and you want an original copy of it, you need to buy this, because I'm pretty sure it's not on anything else that they've done. But yes, the Riot on Sunset Strip is a great soundtrack. Check it out. There is a band on there called the Mugwumps. It's not the pop punk band, the Mugwumps. It's a completely different band. So what you've got on here is the Standells, the Mugwumps, the Sidewalk Sounds, Deborah Travis, the Chocolate Watch Band, the Mums Boys, the Sidewalk Sounds again, the Standells, Drew, and the Chocolate Watch Band. All on this soundtrack. And this soundtrack rules. It really does rule. It's worth picking up if you can find it. But you may have a lot of trouble because, like I said, I was looking everywhere for this record and I could not find it here in Australia. But like I said, I found it at Burger Records in Orange County. It's such a good soundtrack. And the movie is really cool. So do yourself a favor and watch the Riot on Sunset Strip. Hell, watch it as soon as you stop this video. Why not? It's a great film. It's a lot of fun and it's got a bitchin' soundtrack. Awesome. Also, I don't know how much this is on Discogs. It's probably cheap, or you could probably go into a secondhand store and find it pretty cheap there as well. I highly recommend it. Do yourself a favor. It's released on Blackout Records, came out in the 90s, and yeah, it's awesome. So thank you very much for watching once again another episode of the Long Gone Loser Rock Show. This was an episode of Where the Fuck Did You Find That? Feel free to like and subscribe if you're into listening to some dude waffle on about records. That's what I seem to do on this channel, but also sometimes I venture out and do other things as well. But anyway, take care of each other, look after yourselves, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.